Okay, thank you everyone for making the call today and for watching the recording. And it is my absolute honor and pleasure to introduce to you the founders of Healthy Home. And here we have with us Dr. Amber and Dean De Grasse. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, good. Also, we have with us and supporting our team, Iris, and also just meeting also Sandy, that's part of the team. And so I'd love to hand it over and share the brilliance of the founders, Amber and Dean, and share with us a little bit about Healthy Home. And those of you that have had a chance to talk to me about this before, this is the stem cell supplement that we'll be sharing, and also very much integrating into the senior wellness program for those of you that are on my team working on that. And also, I know in the replay, a few of the doctors and practitioners that have clients all day long are also looking to join us on the Healthy Home products here in their offices. So for all of those different variables, I'm really excited to share this opportunity and the product. And also the business structure. I really love also how you guys have laid that out. So I'm going to pass the mic and hand it over to you, Amber, for now. And then, of course, as we go, I'm sure we'll hear from Iris. And thank you so much again for hosting this call with us.
Thank you for having us. It's our pleasure to be here. And thank you, everybody, for your patience and your time. That's important. And yeah, Healthy Home started for my husband and myself almost a decade ago. So we bought the domain Healthy Home, and for us, that stood for Heal Thy Home. And for those of you who know beautiful Anna and her vision, her mission, how she shows up in the world, there was so much synchronicity as to what we're doing and how she's been living her life and showing up in business. So for us, it's been a really powerful journey. And maybe Dean, you can share a little bit about the travel for us.
Sure. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just kind of historically, as Amber pointed out, I mean, our house is full of easel boards. This is something that we've been working on and preparing for the last decade. We launched the company 18 months ago. We're doing business in 7 countries now, and the US is really starting to move. And this all came about 10 years ago. We had a concept to develop a channel for natural product breakthroughs. And what that means is you have these scientists out there that have 2, 5, 10 years of research and development, and they're looking for a home for their products. So we've opened our doors here at Healthy Home for these scientists to bring forth their innovation, and it's gone off without a hitch. And that's how we're obtaining these breakthrough evidence-based products, as I like to refer to them as, and it's really taken by storm. The industry itself is really fascinated with what we're doing right now. I speak to other owners, I'm talking to other field leaders, and they're excited because they see the long-term vision that we've set in place here. When we talked about Healthy Home, it wasn't a company that we just want to go up like this and then go away. You see this trend happening so often in the industry, and it was really a long-term strategy that we've set in place. And it's really about your home. I mean, your home, our mission is to create a healthier environment to raise your family, because your home is the only place you have control of your environment. Once you step outside of your home, you no longer have control. So that's kind of the mission behind what we're doing at Healthy Home. And as Amber always points out, heal thy home. Your body is the only place you have to live. So we want to correct your system. We want to make sure that people are running at an optimal level and to be at the healthiest they can be for their loved ones as they're growing up. So it's kind of our life's work here that you're looking at. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. It really does. And as you mentioned, Amber, and my work, and also the original ebooks over 20 years ago called Heal Thy Home or Healthy Home, is beautiful synchronicity and the awareness, the belief that we all share, and especially those that are on my team and that work with me. We're also what I call qualitarians in living a natural life, and really, being the living examples of those that we take the fine-tooth comb, like a flea comb fine-tooth through the scrutiny of what is really naturally healthy for our bodies and naturally healthy for our environments and our home, and of course in our communities, and for the full ecosystem of business in the world. And that's what I really love also about the foundations of your concept and business and product. So everyone keeps on asking me, what does it taste like? Have you tried it yet? And I know my shipment is arriving San Diego today, as I am not there. So I get to yeah, I get to taste it very, very soon. I know I got a good combo pack. But I'd love it if you guys could tell us a little bit more about Dr. Christian's work and how you then evolved that into your bespoke formula. Because I know a lot of people may be familiar with his work or his books, as I have as well. And then how that's turned into what we now have through you.
Yeah, absolutely. So, our STEM active product is so powerful, and it's such a beautiful product to bring out into the world. And as you know, there's over 25 years of research and development behind these ingredients. And so these ingredients that we've got that are clinically proven to do what we say that they do is spectacular. And it's gone off like when we bought the worldwide exclusive rights to it, we really didn't, we knew we had something good, but we never could have anticipated the results that we've had. I mean, we have thousands of testimonials. And for us, that's, as we talked about, our body's the only place we have to live. That's what it's all about. So everything that we do at Healthy Home is going to be innovative, cutting edge technologies, advancements in science, these breakthroughs that people who have 5, 10, 20 years of research and development, and then we're going to, they don't have the channel for it. So for us, we look at it, we've got all these different products in our home right now, and then we buy the rights to them. And so, I'll have Dean talk a little bit about it. It comes in 2 different, I believe you're waiting on your sachets, which arrived, and now you're over towards Newport, but you'll have that in the next couple days.
This is our encapsulation. So that's 60 pills. And then this is in a liquid form. We refer to it as a gel. And we love this because it's great for samples. And I love this because for travel. So it's really up to the individual, what they prefer.
Yes.
I like to refer to this as a standalone product. And what that means is this is a product that people will purchase whether they make money or not. Now, if I shift gears a little bit and talk about business, how do you make money in business? Well, if you have a product that people are emotionally connected to, and they take that product every single day, now you have repeat customers, and repeat customers is what you want to build a business. So this here, we have a very high retention with the product, and the testimonials are off the charts. I mean, we already have well over 1,000 testimonials, and we've only been in business for 18 months. So this product here is our flagship product. Okay, so this is the STEM Active, and it's just truly, we're seeing so many people that their lives are being impacted and changing, and we get emails and phone calls from people that are sharing their stories and testimonials with us, and some of them they would bring you to tears. I mean, I need to be compliant as an owner of the company. However, I pinch myself every morning when I see that we have a product here that's accessible to the general public, because stem cell therapies, they can run a lot of money, and the average person can't afford to go in for these therapies. Iris, you know this, you worked in a clinic with this. Here we have a product that the average person can obtain and see the results from. So it's really fulfilling, to say the least, on a daily of how many people we're actually touching through this product. And then that kind of shifts gears into another product we have for cardiovascular.
Yeah.
This year, cardiovascular is a big concern around the world right now.
Yeah. As we age, our arteries, they stiffen and they harden. And so, this product here, what's beautiful about it is it's sublingual, so unique delivery system. And we have 2 main arteries under the tongue that signal your heart within 5 seconds. And so it sends a signal for your arteries to relax and expand, increasing oxygen and blood flow to your heart, to your lungs. I mean, our heart's the most important muscle in the human body. And it increases the nitric oxide level in our bodies. Well, Mayo Clinic says any loss of nitric oxide is increasing cardiovascular disease. And by the time we're 40 years of age, we've lost 40% of our production. By the time you're in your 60s, it's over 60%. And so this product is just incredible. You get tons of energy. It tastes amazing.
It's a real 1-2 punch, because people get on this product and within a couple hours, 2 capsules within a couple hours, they will increase their stem cells in circulation upwards of 40 to 60%. From there, you're going to take this vascular product, which is going to dilate and increase the blood flow throughout your body, which is going to transport these stem cells where they need to go. So everything works synergistically together. And that's what we're doing here at Healthy Home, is creating products that work synergistically together. And people are just, it's really cool to see, the reaction from people. Some people, when they sit down and they try this product, within minutes, they can feel it taking action in their body and activating those stem cells. And then others, it takes a bit more time, but it's truly a great system that we put together. And we've got a product for the whole family, an EO12 that's a blend of 12 different antioxidants that children can use. Upwards of 100-year-olds can use this product. We have a product for collagen that's based on 4 marine-based collagens, which a lot of people know or don't know that 30% of the protein in your body is collagen. So you want to make sure that to get that collagen intake and get it up high, and for your, your ligaments, for your tendons, for your joints, for your bones, for your hair. I mean,
nails. Yeah.
They're really working together. And this is just the beginning. I mean, for those maybe who just jumped on, we've got a 10-year strategy for product release right now. And in fact, I have 4 products in my house that we're vetting right now to decide which one's going to be the next one to introduce into the lineup. And the reason we're doing that is, 1, because of the channel that we've developed at Healthy Home, but 2 is for your business. We want to encourage and bring forth, a new product line every 6 months to stimulate growth in your business. And these, again, are products that people, they're falling in love with. They're emotionally connected, and it's really neat to see how much people are phoning us and excited about it.
Yeah, we have a release that's coming. We officially launched the company in Europe in October, and I will tell you, we've got the holy grail of products. This is something the industry has never had before. Every female and male on the planet needs it. And it's just, I can't wish, I am like dying to share with people, but I cannot wait for the innovation to come out, because the science backs it. It has effective results in like a very, very quick, rapid form. And yeah, it's necessarily in the world.
A lot of great things coming. But that being said, on the products, Anna, did you want to navigate the call here? Do you want to keep talking about products? Want to shift? Where would you like to go?
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I am just wanted to thank you for going into the products a little bit. I know there are a couple of more, and very excited for the new ones coming online, and for everything that has to do with our healthy home environment, our body home, and our family home. So this is really exciting to hear that there's a whole 10-year plan of products. So that takes us into the business conversation. And yes, this is a network marketing company. And yes, that is also one of the most profitable business strategies, especially for entrepreneurs, and to support multiple channels. And so that's something that a lot of folks are interested in learning about, and also to learn more about the difference of that, because what I love is that on the website you have the option for people to just be a customer. They don't have to go into the business side of it. They can just enjoy the subscription benefits and enjoy their own supplements, and that's that. If they share it, great. If they don't, also great. So that is very neutral, right? It's not making an assumption sale in any way that you have to recruit, kind of a thing, which I love. So then if you could please share that scaling with us, and how that works from just being a customer. Let's say that a doctor's office and one of our contacts decides just to sell it to their customers, and then one of their customers says, oh, I'd love to sell this myself, and then they move on from there, and so forth, so that everyone listening can kind of have their own personal connection as to what they resonate with most, and how that can fit into their business, because everyone are entrepreneurs and working as a team. So yeah, I'd love to hear how your business plan fits into our business plan, and how that weaves together.
Oh, I love that. And before we go any further, I did forget to mention that we did develop and formulate a STEM active for pets.
Yes.
Because they're part of the home as well. And it's just so many people have been asking us, could you ever do that? And this goes back, and I have testimonials on other animals that really was, it was heart-wrenching. So we decided, you know what, let's develop for pets as well. So I thought I'd just share that with you. But of course, the
So
business,
necessary.
The business is like really, we've kept it very, very simple. And as you pointed out, there's two different entryways, almost like Costco. You can come in as an executive member, or you can come in just as a member. A member, they could come in for $10 a month and have access to the products, move the products, and that's budget pending. I don't want to leave anybody out. Example, what if you got John, the single father of 2 kids, but he doesn't have enough money to build the business, but you know that the potential is there and he could be great. I don't want to see John sit out on this. So we have that membership set up for people, and then we have the executive membership, and that really opens up the commission plan. And this plan is we wrote it. It's very simple. It's easy to comprehend. People can get involved, and all we're duplicating is a behavior of building families. Build a family of 5. It's called My 5. So that would be 5 customers or 5 business builders, and we reward them for that activity. When they become a subsequent order the following month, they're going to receive $150 per month on those 5 people every time they repurchase.
Residual, yeah.
And then from there, that's where the residual starts with this. So we teach people the fast start bonus. So when they bring people into the business, they're going to get rewarded for that activity. Then we get them into the business building, and that is a My 5 program. 5 is the family. From there, you want to help 2 people build a family of 5. Now, you can build all 5, but if you help 2 build a family of 5, that's going to get you to $525 a month. Now, $525 a month is not a lot of money. However, if you can get the average person to $525 a month, they'll never leave your business. It's the glue to our commission plan, and it's highly effective. From there, the rest of the plan is like a waterfall. And the more you create and duplicate this behavior, the more it's going to feed the binary, the more it's going to feed the matching check, etc. But we're focusing on the fast start, and we're focusing on the My 5. And that's where we're seeing accelerated growth in the company right now. A lot of people say to us, this doesn't feel like a direct selling company. And that was the whole objective when we wrote the plan. Get people into that building mode, get them to start seeing money quickly. And the rest, now we can do an elevated training and get right into the weeds with them and give them a step-by-step tapestry of how to get to the bigger money. I know there's people on this call right now that, you know, they're seeking $100,000 a month. Well, this plan can do that. We can train you, we can teach you, we can guide you how to get there. But I focus on the little people first, because in the beginning, in the infant stages, you're building a foundation for your business. And that foundation has to be simple. You need to be able to give people a path that's already been cut and keep it really simple.
Yeah, and I love what Dean just said. When we sat down, it was really like we live in a new world right now than we did a few years ago. And he literally traveled the world to all these different continents and trying to discover what does it look like in this new earth that we're living on, and how can we help people. And it came down to, we brought that intel back and we designed the My 5. You know, we have people who are making $500,000, a couple $1,000, never came into this per month, that did not come in to build a business. They got on, they got an impact on the product. They naturally wanted to share that with their community. And for us, it's that My 5, which has really been a pinnacle of success. You could build an empire if all you did was do that simple step and duplicated that. It's effective. It doesn't take you away from what you're currently doing. And if you just replicated that, it's literally unstoppable what you can get from the results. And we literally went down to every little component. Like, for example, when you purchase STEM Active the first time, a month's order is $125, but a reoccurring order is $110 plus free shipping. And so every little thing like that was put in place so that it makes it easy, effective for the entrepreneur, and put somebody who's extremely busy. It doesn't take away from what you're doing.
Yeah, we're seeing a trend that people care more about and are conscious about their health and well-being more than ever.
Yeah.
But they're also very concerned about their financial stability. And you take those two into a business plan like this, where you have products that are cost effective, people are emotionally connected to, and you can really guide them, a GPS, if you will, how to share with people in a very non-intrusive manner. Like, a lot of the people that are having success in the company, they're phoning up people and they're not pushing a business on. Mm-hmm. They're just phoning up and saying, hi, Iris, how are you? We haven't spoken in a while, et cetera, et cetera. you know, the reason for my call is I've come across this product that's going viral in North America right now, and I thought you'd appreciate hearing about it first. You got a minute? She says, yes. We say, what do you know about stem cells? And that really opens up the door for a conversation that you're not, you know, people nowadays, a lot of people, they've heard about stem cells, but they really don't know what stem cells are, what the benefits are. So when you can explain to them or send them a 3-minute video that's going to explain in greater detail, now you can get back on the phone and collect a decision with them. How would you like to try the product? And get them into the business. Now, if somebody, but of course, you're going to talk to some people who are like, okay, I get it. It's a direct selling company. Show me your commission. Show me how the money works. How do I, if I was to jump into this, how is it going to benefit me and my family? And then we can get into the business side of it. But we really keep it simple. And every day, like this morning, we had a team call with corporate, and we're building out tools right now that are going to be very, very expansive for the field. They'll be able to plug in and I refer to it as a turnkey system for people to get in and ultimately get them into the action mode right away. I can't emphasize that enough. When people come into the business, and for those of you who are new on the call, if you're business minded and you're into this to really build teams out, action is your friend and time is not. In the first 2 weeks of your business is the most critical. It's actually the first 72 hours. But within 2 weeks, you want to get those new individuals into the business building mode. And to do that, you need to be the leader. You need to step up and really give them a step-by-step tapestry.
And Anna,
Amazing.
can I go ahead?
Yeah, thank you. I was
And-
just about to introduce you, Iris. Yes, please. All you, honey, take the mic.
Well, I want to piggyback off of what they just said. And so, adding to the type of work that a lot of your clientele will be coming in, all of you have big businesses. And the question is, how do busy people do this? And it's really about team. I am the connector, and that is how I view myself in this organization, in this team. I brought in Sandy in this call, right? Because Sandy is also up. I always say she's the star of our Christmas tree. And really, there's a whole team behind you. And this is what makes a difference when you partner up with a company. You need to find out who is backing you up. And when you have people that are dedicated to, we have basically, I took Anna under my wing, right? But I didn't sponsor her. I didn't introduce her to the product. We came in, we had that conversation. Actually, I did, but I didn't tell her about this. And so once we got in, this is here what I'm doing. I connect her to Dr. Amber. We do welcome calls. There's a system, like Dean said, make it simple. And if you are part of a team that already has a system going, it's just plugging your people in. And like Dean said, also, you want to get your first people right away. If you have a practice, that might not be your first clients, won't be the first thing possibly, but you do have friends that are business entrepreneurs and you want to get them in. You would plug them in here. You would do a Zoom just like this and allow us to help you build your business and allow this stream just become a natural stream of second, third, fourth stream of income that you have going. So I think that is really what makes this system here at Healthy Home work is our organization. We have dedicated people that are here to bring the best customer service to the person you present this company to, this product to. And so I hope that that works. That kind of adds to what your question was.
Yes, thank you. That helps. And could you or someone maybe take us through a what would be the best case scenario or an example of, let's say, if we have a senior center that's signed on to our program, and would we then sign them on as an executive member business, and then we put the customers under them, or how would you suggest we would do something like that? Because also, for example, Yamanya works with spas and resorts, and Chris is with gyms and personal training, and Doug also works with, you know, a lot of different doctors and practitioner centers. So for places like that, how would you would recommend the structure, or is that a separate conversation?
No, that's a great question. So each one might be a little individual, but I'll express what you just said, that I thought that was a great example. If you would set up the, you know, the senior center, right? And then they can function and put their customer base through them. And so it trickles, not only do you benefit, but of course they do as their own component in their own ID. As well, like a practitioner center, we have practitioner packs that can be used for spas, for naturopaths, for doctors, for clinics. You could use it even in, I don't know if you'd use it specifically for gyms, but what they are is for people who want to have, they're not necessarily going to be speaking to their entrepreneurial connectivity. They might have more of a client base. And if they have a client base, what they can do is we can allow them to get a larger quantity of product for a bigger discount, and then they would offer that through their clinic. They'd have to be a doctor or a practitioner or a medical spa for that to take place.
Okay, great. So that would be kind of like a more of a wholesale retail kind of a deal, yet still in the same structure.
Everything is through the same structure. Absolutely. The only thing different with a practitioner pack is a practitioner pack ends up being like a piece of paper that you fill out. We have our executive team do it. It's a manual process, but everything else, the volume goes in the organization. Everything filters through your identity. Everything goes in there, whether it is like a senior center and customer base, customers, business members, practitioners, all get filtered through. It's all royalty residual based.
Wonderful, amazing. Was there anything so far as I'm also just learning and as we go, anything else that we may not have known to ask or share in the introduction before I move on to the next piece of conversation?
No, I love this, and I love gyms as well. I've worked in a lot of gyms and trainers. They can endorse the product to their clients. And then from that, it's funny because there's always those conversions from customers to business builders, because in the gym, let's face it, in the gym, there's a lot of people there that are motivated. And if you represent the right opportunity in front of them, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. But if you lead with the product and they see the value of this, it will transpire into a different conversation, always does. So gyms are
Always, yeah.
way into business builders. I've had great success. In my last run, Emma and I, we built a team of 600,000 people worldwide, and one of those reps was from a gym, and I seen him go on to build a team of 50,000 people. So it's a great way to enter into the space for sure, because they're open-minded. I mean, at the gym, you're going to find people there at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. That's a motivated individual that shows up there. And if you present them with the right opportunity at the right time, it could be a really great conduit into a big business.
Yeah, and they're devoted to their health.
Yeah, and
very, very aligned.
Timing right now, I mean, timing in business, and we all know it, anything in life is everything. And so you guys being here, we're in the right time in the right place, and timing plays a massive component. Anybody who's ever got in, who wants to be in early and capitalize on the growth in the infant stages, you would be hard pressed to connect with anybody that would know what healthy home is, right? Like they're like, healthy home, what do you mean by that? And so that's where when you're looking at the business part of it, where it's literally untapped potential.
Absolutely. And my brain just had a little sticky note pop up. But it was something that I remember on the stats. It was like 7 million stem cells in, was it 2 days or so of taking the product, or 2 hours?
No, the average person over the age of 30, if they're healthy, has approximately 10 million stem cells in circulation. Within 2 hours of taking our product, it increases that by 40 to 60%. So on average, that's 5 to 7 million stem cells in circulation. So that would be like in 1 month, you're looking at.
It just compounds. I mean, I walk into plastic surgeons' offices stem cell therapists, and they're inclined to use this product because of our clinical studies based on the ingredients.
Yeah.
They're inclined to use this as a precursor in post surgeries. So, you know, when you talk with people at a high level like that, doctors and plastic surgeons, when they go through our science and the clinicals, they're like, okay, this is something I can stand behind. So again,
Wow.
this product that you take within 2 hours of taking a couple capsules, you're increasing your stem cells in circulation. These are adult pluripotent stem cells that have the ability to become any cell within the body. So they can become brain cells, heart cells, kidney cells, and they regenerate. And that's the part that people don't realize, that stem cells are the natural repair system of the body. So, you know, if people have injuries, athletes, you name it, across the board, when they get on this product, they start becoming emotionally connected, because you might have an injury in your knee and you think by taking this product that these stem cells are going to go because they're released from your own bone marrow. You're going to think they're going to go to your knee, but in fact, they might be going to your heart. They go to where they're most needed because they're highly intelligent. And that's what we're seeing with people. We got, you know, we've had people with blood tests that have come back and shown how their results have turned out. I mean, we've got a real product here with real results. So you can be very confident on who you're speaking with. And we have all the videos and content to share with you that you can share with other people. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be a scientist.
Let the tools do the
Let the
talking.
tools do the talking. We got a 1.5-minute video that explains everything we're talking about in greater detail, so they'll resonate. We just brought on Dr. Vincent Giapapa. I mean, this guy is world renowned, 45 years of you know, expertise in stem cells, plastic surgeries. This gentleman is anti-aging clinics all around the world. He's developing content for us right now. He'll be doing education for us. I mean, we're starting to attract high-level scientists and doctors at Healthy Home. This is just the beginning. I mean, where this is going is exciting, to say the least.
Wonderful. So Chris is saying that he is needing to get going. Let me just see. Chris, do you want to ask a quick? Need to run
No, I
email
appreciate
studies. Go
everyone's
ahead.
time. I'm just interested in the studies, and the videos sound powerful as far as like the doctors that are getting behind it. So yeah, anytime you have studies and doctors behind it, that's powerful leverage. And I'm just interested in seeing the ingredients. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Chris.
Awesome.
Appreciate your
Thanks for
time.
joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you. Okay, great. Yeah, thanks for joining us, Chris. And I know
I like
we're
the diamond,
coming
Dean.
Oh, here at Healthy Home, this is our Healthy Home sign.
Oh, cute.
We fly around the world, and everybody, they'll get together and we go, Healthy Home, welcome home. They get all
Oh, nice.
That's a pretty cool thing we got going
I need
on.
to catch up. I need to turn this into this. I was like, okay.
All I can say is welcome home, buddy.
All right. Thank you so much.
Take care.
So sweet. Thank you.
Plug
Okay.
in anytime, Chris.
Thank you. Thank you. I'd love to hear from Sandy, given that she's been with you from the beginning and she's loving her experience so far. And so, Sandy, are you still with us? I'd love to hear your testimony of how you've been working with the company, how you feel about the products, and what you've experienced just in sharing them and bringing people to the opportunity.
Okay, hi, I'm Sandy, and thank you for having me. I would love to share my testimony. I'll be 64 next month. I feel better than I did in my 40s. I was having knee pain, back pain, arthritis. My hair was thinning. My daughter's a hairdresser. She cannot believe how full my hair is and how fast it is growing. What else have oh, my eyesight. I don't always need my eyeglasses anymore. I have 1.0 eyeglasses just in case I need them now. I was using 2.0s and I always had to have them. So that's huge for me. What else have I experienced? I think that's about it. Who knows what's going on inside? And the company has been a really good experience for me. I've never had so much fun because now I have friends all over the whole world, and Dean and Amber and Steve are always right there for me if I need anything. So it's really been very easy. And when I first met Dean, he said, keep it simple, sweetheart. And that has stayed in my brain. And people like that. They like it simple. So I love all of the products. I do use all of them. My grandbabies love the AO12. They come over here and they go to my freezer drawer and right away grab it. So it's just everybody in my whole family is enjoying watching me through this journey also. And I'm just so blessed to have joined Healthy Home when I did.
Well, I'll add to that. Sandy, you've been a blessing to the company. When we first met, Sandy's been with us from the beginning. So,
Yeah, very
and
nice.
she's seen us evolve, but I got to give kudos to Sandy. She's been very consistent. She's been a great servant leader to her team, and she works with everyone. So we're very blessed to have Sandy on board with us, and this journey has just begun. So you just
Yeah.
keep going, girl. That's what it's all about. That consistency is just tremendous.
It's been such a wonderful journey. I did leave out my sleep and my energy, you guys. I was done with the day at 3 and I was up at least 3 or 4 times a night. I go to bed now at about 9:30. I'm kind of an early bird because I get up really early. That's when my most of my business happens, like at 6 a.m. So I'm ready at 6 a.m. But I don't get up at all at night, and my energy is through the roof. I keep up with all my grandbabies, which is huge.
I love that. And you know what, Sandy, I resonate with that. Somebody asked me that today, and I said, oh, I started having perimenopausal symptoms where I was waking up 3 times at night, and I meditate, I eat organic, I eat raw, I get my blood drawn, I have all my vitamins and supplements and everything's designed specifically for my body. So there wasn't anything to strip away. I have 0 stimulants in my body. I have no caffeine. And so it was like, there wasn't something different I could do, like exercise or I had all these systems in place, and I just kept waking up. And I thought, when you experience lack of sleep, it ripple effects into everything you do. And it wasn't until I got on STEM Active that I slept like a baby. And then of course I felt like myself again. And then I just started feeling like I can resonate with that. Like I feel better now in my late 40s than I did in my 20s. And I have more energy, more abundance. Everything functions in my body at such a different cellular level than I ever anticipated. So I love when you say that, because I think that ends up being one of our first and most profound
Sleep is so
testimonials.
important.
Oh,
If this product only increased people's sleep alone, you've got a winner.
yeah.
Because
Seriously.
Yeah.
everybody's deprived. It's the only natural charging system that we have.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can resonate with that as well. My sleeps are solid. I don't get a lot, but they're solid. And that means a lot to me.
Yeah, no one could believe I sleep 9:30 to 6 straight. They're like, what? And I'm glad I ever brought that up. My doctor told me I was gonna deal with menopause symptoms the rest of my life. They've disappeared.
Hey,
Imagine that.
very cool.
Some happy stem cell activity, right?
Right?
Amazing. Wow,
Yeah.
beautiful. Thank you for sharing. I'd love to open up here in our final 15 minutes ish, or however much longer we go here, and honoring everyone's time, just to see if anyone in our group has any questions. I know Doug specializes in peptides, knows quite a lot also about stem cells, and Yamanya's in the conversation for a long time as well. So do either of you guys have any questions for the team?
I don't at this point, but it's all really interesting. Very interesting. I'd like to try it, see how I feel. You know what I mean? So, Anna, you said you're getting a package.
Yep. I will have
Okay,
it when I
perfect.
return to San Diego. Mhm.
Okay. All right, cool. And I'm going to see you later anyways.
Yes.
For your NAD.
Great. Thank you.
But yeah, I don't have any questions. Sounds like you guys are doing a great job. I like it. Good to see successful people,
Thank you so
Yeah.
kindly.
Thank you.
If we can change one house at a time, we're winning, and that's kind of our goal here, is to help one family at a time.
Yep, right on. I'm right there with you.
Oh, beautiful.
My wife always says that the gift of health is the best gift you can give anyone. So that first and foremost is our top priority. And then the rest of this we're talking about with business. And I mean, that's also, you know, very helpful for a lot of families nowadays, but it's the gift of health. That's the major.
Nice.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Yamanya, did you want to ask a question? There you are.
I'm good. Thank you. I just enjoyed listening to the conversation about this. I've had other things come through my repertoire of stuff like the stem cell patches, but this sounds like a really interesting. I can't wait to get the opportunity to try this and see what it does for my body.
You'll love it. When we've got clinical studies on this product based on our ingredients. So when you're talking clinicals, you've got something real here that you will appreciate, and you'll be able to, you know, some people, they see results right away, and some people, you know, could be weeks. But when you take this product, one thing we know is it is releasing upwards of 40 to 60% of adult stem cells into circulation. And their purpose is to migrate through the body looking for damage or injury. And that's what's really set us apart in the industry, is this is evidence-based products. And that's what we wanted. We wanted to launch the company with products that were real.
Well, think about that for a minute. Over the age of 30, you're running on 10% reserves. That's to help, you know, heal your body. It's supposed to be help regenerate inner organs in your body. And with environmental stresses in the planet, I mean, we need all the help we can get and all the support we can give.
I do have one thing that just came to mind. You were talking earlier about the nitric oxide that's in the one of the products, right? So that's also something that's really helpful for like lowering blood pressure and all of that. Have you had any kind of clinical trials on whether or not this helps with blood pressure issues or that kind of stuff?
We're seeing a lot of people drop their blood pressure because it is a vascular dilator. This product does not contain nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a molecule, a gas in your
I meant nitric. I know, you know what I mean, though.
Oh, you're right. It's nitric
Yeah,
oxide,
it's
but
nitric oxide.
that what this product does is it ignites the nitric oxide within your own body.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Because
So with the vascular dilation and all of that.
you got it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're seeing. I have to be compliant because this is our baby, but our testimonials with people getting on this product is outstanding. So you just got to get on it. You got to try it, get it into your blood, and then you become a believer. And then once you become a believer, it's easier to share with other people, and it will naturally turn into a business. I mean, I pride myself on not pushing the business on people. And some people say, like my wife always says, well, you do need to really share the business because there's a lot of people out there that need a secondary income or full-time income. But I always focus on the product first. And when people become a believer of a product, they can move mountains. And I've seen it over and over again.
Awesome. Awesome. Great. Thank you so much for your time today, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, lovely to meet you. I look forward to talking again.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, good. Everybody got a little bit of airtime, and this was a wonderful first team call for everybody. So thank you, Healthy Home family. And nice to meet you, Sandy. And thank you, Iris, for your support, and Dr. Amber and Dean. Oh, we've only just begun.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank you,
it.
everyone.
Look, we can start putting these group calls together. They're highly
And
effective.
you're gonna be in
And
California.
I'll be in California. So if anybody wants to come down and visit, and I can do a private meeting or bring some people to meet me, I'm open. So Amber can share my schedule. I plant myself in a hotel and I really just book meetings, and they can come in and I can share, you know, an hour with them, half hour, whatever it takes. And
Who's the one? Who's the one that's going to be down in Tijuana next Monday?
That will be Antonio, I believe, will be down there,
And
Jerem.
our
So
CSO.
he's a 10. I mean, this guy's unbelievable, and he's building out systems right now. But absolutely, if you got
Okay, because I live in Rosarito Beach.
cool.
Oh, very
And my fiance, she's Mexican, and, bilingual, and, looking forward to getting involved with something like this. So she could be very useful.
Get her on a call with Iris.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, she will
Yeah.
bring her into the business. She's unbelievable.
We love Iris. So grateful.
I will be in Monterrey as well as Mexico City with our soft launch this end of the month. And, but yeah, definitely. I mean, I just got off of a Spanish call. So,
So
we
you'll
have
be-
also,
You'll be in Tijuana?
I won't be in Tijuana, but I do have people that I can send you to. So if Anna can connect us to, and I will get you connected to the right person so that they can receive you. So
Okay.
that you
Wonderful,
can try the
yes.
product, and they will definitely take care of you. And so Antonio will be there as well as Jorge, so who's leading that area, the Tijuana
Okay.
group.
That's a big market, guys.
Yeah, it's wide open over there.
Start local and think global. You start building out your business in your own backyard, and before you know it, you're expanding into other markets, and we're
Yep.
ready for you. So it's operationally, we've got a lot of good things happening here at the company.
Okay, super. Looking
Excellent.
forward to
Very exciting.
This is
Thank you
cool.
for meeting us.
Welcome home, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us on. Anna,
Thank you.
that was great. This is a great call. It's a
Yeah.
good way to get things turning, get it cranking, and
Yeah.
obviously we can do this over and over again.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you,
right, you guys.
everybody.
All
Yep.
right,
Bye.
everyone.
Thanks.
Much
Bye-bye.
love to you all. Have a great evening.
Have a good
Okay.
night.
Thank
Connect
you.
again soon.
Take
Thank you.
care.
Thank you.